Hello, my lovely connoisseurs of the culture. It is happening. It is happening now. For real this time. I've done some serious work. I am back for what I believe no, not even believe, I'm confident will be the true ultimate finale of Tomb Raider Legend. Yes, I know I said it was going to be a bonus, but thinking about it in retrospect, it's probably better to say that this is the true finale. Everything will lead to this moment. I have done so much trying to get everything else. Doing the time trials, which admittedly, at some of them were forgiving and most of them were definitely not. At least the game was a bit easier during time trial mode, but I've managed to do almost everything. And I mean almost everything, as you can see. I've gotten all the we already did the relics last episode, which was a long one, definitely the longest one in this entire playthrough, but managed to do it. We're moving on. I've gotten the time trial for that. The only one left to do, which I figured I'd do on camera to truly end it, is the final one, which is going to be the final boss, which shouldn't take long, but we'll see how it goes. And of course, when this is all said and done, I will give my full, pure, unadulterated opinion on Tomb Raider Legend, which I was thinking about between this anniversary. I will think about how this game has definitely astounded me for more reasons than not. All the good collectibles we get to finally see, all the costumes, which hopefully I'll be able to see, because I've been doing everything in my power to not look at the costumes. Everything, artwork, the I don't know, whatever extras that this game has to offer. We're gonna do it together. We're doing it now. I don't want to see the outfits, even though I do kind of want to change up to at least like maybe blue. No, black. Blue. I dig blue. Nah. Black. I'll do blue. I like blue. Let's see here. Oh man, you guys have no idea how much I put through. Also, I think I noticed something on the outfits thing. Did it say? Never mind. We'll worry about that later. I kind of went on auto getting the time trials, like I said last episode I was going to do. And it kept saying, oh, well, to give you the rundown of what the time trial mode is, it gives you a certain amount of time to beat the level. Like I said, some of them were easy, like the first level, Japan, I think Ghana, those three were like the easiest ones. Peru and Kazakhstan were hard, but it's also because of the freaking bike sections. I've noticed that they definitely toned the difficulty down, so it's easier to do it. Reason being, those levels were definitely the hardest was because also the bike levels. So even though you were able to do some more damage, I think it was like on a medium difficulty. Like it wasn't to the point where I was able to dust the enemies, but it got to the point where I was like, oh wait, this isn't as bad as hard mode. I wasn't able to die. Speaking of, there was times where I did unfortunately die in the game, and found out that time doesn't reset when you lose life. You have to keep going. So that definitely had to make me do Peru and Kazakhstan over and over again. And then England wasn't terribly too bad, although I did kind of mess up on the quick time events. It also had to do that serpent fight again. That was just the drag. But I managed to do it, as you guys saw from earlier. So without further ado, let's kick this finale off to a true, absolute good way. And of course, if you do enjoy this content, you've enjoyed this entire run, and you just love Lara Croft, which you should, because, I mean, come on, freaking, she's definitely one of the most beautiful women that you'll probably ever see. Now, by all means, follow me on Twitch with the handle of VitaminDGR, or you can subscribe to skip those oh-so-pesky ads, and it does help keep the channel alive. Naturally, you can also find me on YouTube, which YouTube, I've seen the graph. I'm seeing a lot of you guys. It looks like it's about like 70 or 80% of you guys are just watching this thinking, oh, I don't have to subscribe. We're just going to get free content. Come on, guys. Be nice to me. All right, I got my own insecurities. All right, are we on this? We're on time trial? All right, let's do this. I actually don't 100% remember the boss. I know I have to fight Amanda.
Clear head for this, lads. No distractions, please.
Good luck.
Yeah, you got it. Whee!
Anyone between me and that stone.
He's getting a face full of blast.
Stop! I don't want anything bad to happen, but it will if you come any closer.
Yeah, it will. To you. Steal, losers.
Kill her. Tracer.
4 minutes. Oh, jeez. I got 4 minutes to beat this? Good thing the sword rules. Ow! Where? Ooh. Got 4 minutes to do this? Crazy. I think it goes to walls. Who's left? There, got him. Amanda, I was relevant for 2 areas. It's okay. I'm just definitely unconscious.
Amanda. Truly.
You don't need a man. You just need a woman's touch. I don't roll like that. Yeah, well,
Stay away from there.
It's what I came.
noodles are straight until you get them wet. Did you just really say that? We are now just about to unlock evil. Oh, I remember that dude's fight. Stop moving. Yeah, I remember this. Sorry, I'm on a time punch. Ow. Stop moving. I don't have time for this. Stop. Remember. Stop. Oh, it's so loud. God, stop it. God, stop it. So squirmy. Ow. Ow. Dude, come on. God, this boss is so annoying. Ow. All right, next phase. Oh, wait, is that it? Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. Phew. I forgot it was short. I don't know why I thought that was like a second phase. Sorry, Amanda. That's not really. Now, I'm gonna let this cutscene play because I have a couple thoughts about this. I can't read my own handwriting. Actually, the blue is not as blue as I thought. I think I like the teal more than this blue. And I did switch to next-gen graphics for it. I said it in the last episode, I like her face more in this variant, but I like her, like the rest of the world in next-gen mode. There better not be anyone sneaking up on me. Makes me also wonder about Excalibur, too.
What is it? Something in the light. Stay here.
What? Who are you?
Mother? It's Lara, your daughter.
What?
Who?
What about my daughter?
Don't touch the sword! She meant no harm.
Take out the sword.
What? No! Mother, listen to me.
It'll explode unless you pull out the sword.
Oh, God!
All right, got it. Okay, so I have thoughts about a lot of these cutscenes. That's why I want to rewatch it.
Idiot! You ruined everything.
All these years I blamed myself.
And it was you! You killed her!
Killed her? She's not dead! She went where I was supposed to go, where you could have gone!
Makes sense right this second, or I swear I'll execute you where you stand!
Gun hurts, trust me.
To pull out the sword, I told you!
Where is my mother?
Avalon! It's not a myth. Don't you get it? You'll never understand. I'm wasting my breath.
You know, it'd be better if you just, you know, straight up told Laura that she's completely filled with rage right now.
From this moment, your every breath is a gift from me.
Laura?
For years, my father believed Mother was alive.
It was crazy
It
for
was
her.
what kept him going. I pitied him for thinking that way. Alistair, go to the British Museum immediately. Ring me when you get there. Dress in layers. You'll be there a while.
Right.
Better keep the sword in the
Zip,
next game.
Call Professor Eddington at the Cavendish Laboratory. Arrange a meeting.
Will do. What should I tell him?
Tell him my father was right.
Tell him we're gonna need the money for a third
And
game.
there may still be time
And
to do
immediately.
something about it.
We're talking triple the budget, triple the physics. Every detail of my body needs to be absolute perfection. Do you even know what you're going to go for? It's like, no, and I don't care. Make it happen. I have the money for it. All right, sweet, we did it. All right, there we go. We did it. Time trial mode. Okay, now done. Now I can go to the freaking Croft Manor. See all the costumes. This time for real. This time for real is real. We're everywhere. How many times? I can actually do it. I put so much work in this game. Learning about the acrobatics. Every single detail. Even though I can't 100% do it perfectly. Everything. Threw me for a loop, man. Oh, man. And I hate that I can't control that easily. Hard to control that. I need like a lot of room to do that. All right. So before I go further into this, there's a couple things I want for this finale to do. Like I said, I did the time trial. That's all completed. You all saw it. So I'm going to see the costumes, which I think I finally unlocked all of them now because it did say when I was looking it up last episode that I have to do time trials for everything. And then I get the costumes that were mentioned or that weren't mentioned. I haven't got a chance to see them. I got spoiled on one, which is like a red version of the winter outfit. I think I said that last time, but now I can finally click and see these and actually give my like ratings of this. Just because I'm obsessed with it. But I also want to see the extras, like I said, and I want to talk about that cutscene in detail. In fact, I feel like I kind of want to talk about that cutscene first, since it's fresh in my mind. Also, I'm doing this here because a lot of people last episode was like, there's no jiggle physics. I'm pretty sure there is. Okay, so first, I want to talk about that cutscene. It's going to lead to a later on conversation about like my expectations for the third game, Underrealm, or not Underrealm, what is it called? Underworld. But first is that cutscene, because I was confused about that. But watching it again for the second time, I rewatched my original episode when I ended it, like the final boss 2 episodes ago. And watching it now, I was thinking about it. While I was rewatching it the first time and then thinking about this one just now, I had a couple thoughts in my head. So here's my understanding of what that cutscene is. And obviously, if I'm wrong, the third game will hopefully shed some light into it, or you guys in the comment section on YouTube will say something, or you can say on my Discord, which, by the way, you can join my community, because we really want to try and build a good community around here. First off, that cutscene. So, obviously, Laura was traumatized about losing her mother. We thought she was dead, but turns out that her mother was sent to another realm, whatever Avalon is. I have no clue what that is. It sounds familiar. I feel like I might have heard it in different, like, media, but I don't know what it is. I can't think of it right this minute. That's the first thing. But at least know she's alive. And it seems, for the time being, that I don't think she aged, which means that maybe wherever she is, time flows differently, because clearly Laura's grown. But it also worried me because during that moment where we saw her mother, she didn't recognize who Laura is. It makes me think that wherever she is, she lost track of everything. I won't say that she got crazy, but she doesn't even recognize her own daughter. So when Laura tried to appeal to her, that was that whole moment where she was like, who are you? What about my daughter? Because she couldn't recognize her. And Laura tried to convince her. But then Kath Susie, sorry, her voice actress, Amanda, was like, no, pull out the sword. And of course, I was thinking, like, why would she listen? But of course, I think anyone would probably listen if you shouted out, it's going to explode if you don't. And thinking about the circumstance of, you know, unknowing what the heck's going on and all that jazz, she probably pulled out the sword, and thus why Laura blames her mother for it. But, or sorry, blames Amanda for it. But that also makes me think that maybe that wasn't necessarily Amanda in a different, or sorry, her mother in a different world. I'm also have the thought process of thinking that's like a time portal. Like she's able to foresee the past. It's one of two thoughts. It's either wherever her mother is another realm where she witnessed this and she pulled out the sword and thus closed the door. Or the other possibility is that that whole like energy gate thing was like a window to see the past, and thus she pulled it out, which the reason why is because Laura says, for all these years, I blamed myself for my mother's death. It turns out it was your fault. That's what she said along those lines. So it makes me think the other alternative is that what we saw was like a past window that showed why her mother was still, it may explain why she still looks how she does. And it explains why Laura said what she said, because otherwise the grammar is weird. Like her word is weird about why she would say she blamed herself for all these years for her mother's passing, when it turns out she could have blamed Amanda. Otherwise, then it's just really weird writing, but that's my thought on that. I really do feel like Laura blames Amanda for this, but it also feels like she could have gotten answers if Amanda just was out with it. But I also know that it's conflicting her because Amanda was her best friend. Well, one of her best friends, alongside Zip and Anaya and Alistair and even Winston. So it probably hurts her to have a best friend betray her, or unless her mind betray her. But it also was like minus points on Amanda because Amanda could have explained properly everything, but she didn't. All she said was, when Laura was like, where did she go? All Amanda said was, she's where you were supposed to go, where I wanted to go, but didn't. And all she said was Avalon, and that wasn't a myth. So it makes me want to look up what Avalon is, which I might do at the end of this episode. And of course, Laura was not too happy with it, but let Amanda go. So I'm wondering if that's going to lead to something later. Like, I don't know why Amanda did what she did and was so hostile toward Laura. I mean, I understand the whole Amanda was left to die, but it really wasn't. Laura tried to save her. But I'm imagining, you know, in that circumstance where you're lost without any hope, your one possible thing of salvation, quote unquote, abandons you. There's no means of salvation. You kind of start to think negatively. And even if you survive, you don't think with a clear head. You're not thinking rationally. Because it really showed that Laura tried to help and didn't. So that's just Amanda's thing. But it really could have been better if, with Laura pointing a gun to your head, or to her head in this case, she could have been at least said, all right, let's calm down. We tell you what happened. She went to Avalon. Your mother's alive. Let's work together. Because if anything, Amanda wants to go to this place and Laura wants her mother back. Surely they could have like worked together so that Amanda could have gone to this place. Laura could have got her mother back. Everyone's all hunky-dory happy. Unless it's bad that Amanda's there, then whatever, we'll deal with that later. But yeah, the writing on that is kind of confusing me. But it also leads to another thing that Laura said that her father was obsessed with the idea that her mother was still alive and wanted to prove everyone that she was. I'm assuming that people, like the game is pretty much saying, thought him as a laughingstock, thought he was a joke, thought he was nothing, he's a goober, he's crazy, blah, 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 and shunned the Croft name. So this could also be a way of thinking of like restoring the Croft reputation and the family name by proving that her mother's alive and that there's another realm and everything. I mean, the fact that we have a energy sword that can shoot energy blasts through things and fight monsters can kind of show that there's some truth to this weird myth. Like, to be fair, it's actually in real life that all the mythos that you hear, there's at least some truths to it. Whether it's exaggerated or not, there is some truths. It's just how far you want to look, how far deep, I don't know how you want to go. But I do see how this is leading to the third game. I don't know at all the third game. I don't want... Well, obviously, I don't think anyone's going to spoil, because hopefully by the time this episode's out, I would have started the third game. But I don't want anyone to spoil it, so please don't. But I am curious to see what that's going to lead to, because it seems to me that the third game is setting up with Laura trying to find a way of getting her mother back. But it also makes me think, who's the antagonist? Like, there's going to be a problem, right? Is it going to be Amanda again? Because in the first game, in Anniversary, we work for Natla, and she's dead, and her corporation's gone too. I don't even remember the other people that we found. And in the second game, we had Amanda and then Rutland, which I don't know is gonna be fine. Oh, there's also Pierre from the first game. He might return too. I don't know. Bottom line is I don't know who the problem is gonna be for the third game, because I know it's not gonna be Laura just easily being able to go get her mother. She's gonna deal with something. I'm probably gonna deal with more freaking animals and maybe some more henchmen. I just don't know what corporation is gonna get involved, because Laura's getting too close to something big. It's probably some greedy corporation that's like, man, money. And a hot woman's in my way, surely we can like have her and get the money. Like, that's my interpretation of this. But yeah, I want to talk next about, and I am going to show the cutscenes. I know. I just, here, you get to still look at Laura's hotness for a little bit. I want to next talk about this game and the differences between this and Anniversary, because my finale of Anniversary should have been out by now, YouTube, and rewatching that recently made me think that there were a lot of differences that Legend incorporated that Anniversary didn't. Like, going into this franchise, I don't know a thing about the franchise except for my friends and from chat, but I was told, I'm being a broken record when I say this, I was told that to get to the Tomb Raider games, these games were the best ones to start with. Start with Anniversary, start with Legend, and then do the third game. And I later on, while playing Anniversary and even Legend, was told about other games in the franchise. I was told about the 1 through 6 games, and I was told about the newer era games that I don't know what they're called. Apparently they're called different things. Like, this one's called the Legend Saga, and the other one's like, I guess, the original Saga. I don't know what the third one is. Someone will probably have to tell me that. But I was essentially told to start with these ones. These were the best ones to get into, and I agree with that standpoint, because these games are extremely fun. And honestly, jumping from Anniversary to Legend was like almost night and day. Like, Laura definitely stepped up her game. She has way more strength than she did in the first game. Yeah, she does like the whole like handstand thing, but she's way more capable. I can do it really quickly. Like, she's got the ability to do this, which I think she could have done in Anniversary. I mean, I was able to kind of do it, but not as well. Like, not to the point where I could do things like this. I mean, granted, you know, with more control. She has stepped up on her combat capability. I mean, granted, I had to learn... Oh, what? I couldn't grab that? Lame. I had to learn about the ability to do some of the things like the acrobatic stuff. I had to learn about the ability to do different combat, which I kind of forgot how to do until like the very end, which sucks. But I learned how to do that, and it was totally worth it. It was absolutely 150% worth it. Like, because at Anniversary, the only things I can remember doing is things like, you know, I could do like the cool like handstand thing again. But Laura could do the dive roll. She could do the front flip thing. She has better combat capabilities with this and the grapple. I was able to unlock better weaponry, or like upgrade weaponry, which the pistols increased. I don't know exactly how they increased. I assume it's because of the relics I got, because it kept saying pistol upgrades every now and then. But the guns are now slightly better, at least my twin guns. I think they could be a lot better, personally, but meh, whatever. I don't 100% like the fact that I don't get to keep the secondary weapons. Like, I mean, yeah, the game is generous enough that I can keep a weapon or a secondary weapon. Like, for example, if I'm in Bolivia, I can fight some henchmen. I can take an AK or assault rifle. I can take a machine gun, SMG thingy. I can take a shotgun. In Kazakhstan, I can take a grenade launcher. So I always have like a secondary weapon. And then the last levels, I can have Excalibur, which honestly, at that point, why do I need another weapon? I wish there was a way to freaking have that weapon all the time. But you know, it's final area stuff. So I know it's not one of those games where I would love it if by beating the game, I could keep Excalibur. So that way I could do New Game Plus with it, because I could do so much with that thing. That thing's a one-hit kill. Like, that thing's amazing, but you know, the game wouldn't let you because final area and stuff. That being the case, I do like the fact you get to keep grenades, which are nice. The grenades are freaking amazing. I cannot tell you, you've seen it actually, how useful these grenades are. It's funny because I think most games, bombs are like either the best thing or the worst thing. And I like that this game really was like, yeah, no, we got you, V. Grenades rule. The grapple is so useful. I love the fact that the grapple has so many utilities. Pulling enemies in, trying to disarm them, pulling yourself toward things, grabbing the relics and items that you couldn't do in the first game. It's so handy. I love the grapple in this, and I hope that it gets better in the third game. The health packs. This is one of the things I actually wish they kind of kept an Anniversary. Yeah, in Anniversary, I had like, what, like 20 of the small packs, and I think like maybe 2 or 3 of them large packs. But how many times did I go through health packs, especially during the bike sections? Because remember, I played this game on hard mode. The only times I didn't was just go to the relics, so I don't count that. But the majority of this game primarily was beaten on hard mode. And I get the challenge, I understand the difficulty, and I don't mind working on my skill and capability. But those bike sections were rough. I was able to do it. My voice changed there. I was able to do it, but my God, it was not easy. It was so rough. I would have loved if Anniversary let me, or in Legend kept me the same mechanic of Anniversary. But I also understand the whole like seriousness of you need to heal only when absolutely necessary. You can't willy-nilly heal. I guess it's better to be more smart and conservative with your med packs than just have like an abundant supply and just be like, whatever. I mean, I have enough health. I can do whatever I want. So it depends. I have 2 different like mentalities of it. I prefer Anniversary's health pack system, but I can also understand Legend's health pack system. So I don't know what Underworld's gonna do. I have a funny feeling it's probably gonna do something to Legend because I know a lot of people like Legend. The Binocs, I admit I've only used on occasion. Definitely handy with the rad mode thing. Which, what is rad? Remote analysis and display. Oh, actually I didn't know what rad mode stood for. That's actually handy. I understand the use of binoculars. I probably could have used it more, but most of the time I kind of figured out some stuff. Though, going forward, like in the last episode when I was going for the relics, I'm certain that the binoculars would have been helpful because I said to myself, how the flip would you get all the relics in the first run? And to be fair, it wasn't even before I did last episode when I was doing some of the other levels off camera, like Ghana, for example, in England, I did use the binoculars. I don't want it to be going without saying that I use those binocs more often because I thought to myself, I forgot this thing could be used to find like hidden areas and like cracks and stuff. And I did forget during the relic thing, but I was so on it with everything else that I was just like, whatever. And at that point, it took me too long. So that's why I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm not gonna rely on just looking at everything with the binoculars. I'm just gonna use a guide. And obviously use chat too. Shout out to you, Treats. I hope I get to have you in later installments. I don't know if you're watching this, but you're one of the best. Thank you. But the binocs are really handy, and it made me think, yes, if you didn't have a guide, you could technically look at everything like I foolishly did for each level, but I didn't want to do that. It's funny because I ended up still taking just as long. This light thing, like the portable light system, I'm assuming that's what PLS stands for. I've only used this, what, like twice? Now, the only one that comes to mind is like Ghana. And I think here in the Croft Manor, in that dark underbelly, like the basement area, I think were the 2 main areas to use it in. I would have loved if they had like a whole area where you needed that light, like a really long area, like there was monsters or not monsters, like creatures attacking you, hidden traps you had to see. But again, it was just like mainly 2 areas. So I hope that Underworld incorporates, well, a better light system, like a least stronger one, but more like need to use it because it's only 2 areas. There might be a third one, I can't remember, but it was just primarily those 2 areas. So, but it's nice that you have it, I guess. Better than nothing. But yeah, they did a lot that they changed in Anniversary, which is funny because I remember having this question back during Legend because I found out that they made Legend first when it came to this, and they did Anniversary second. But chronologically speaking, Anniversary takes place before this. So I'm surprised that Laura has more capabilities and skills in this than she does in Anniversary. Like, you're rather limited. That might be why you keep, like, all the extra weapons and stuff, but like, if she could do things like that, the handstand, the grapple combat controls, I'm surprised they didn't give her things like that in Anniversary. Which is a retelling of the first game, I think. I'm not 100%, but... yeah, I really wish I had more room to do that, and there needs to be, like, a full, like... well, I guess I have the gym room for that. I like that the costumes are better. I really like the costumes are better in this. But before I do showcase it, the one thing I was going to say about Laura's personality... oh, we could do about it at the same time. Let's just go through the costumes one by one. All right, we got the Legend. One more time. Why? Because it is crazy hot and I like her waist. Yes, that's a very weird thing to say. I already know I'm going to get in trouble for saying that. Laura's personality, I feel, has definitely changed in between Anniversary and this. She's definitely a lot more confident, and she's a lot more sassy, too. And I kind of really like sassiness. Sassiness is such a turn on. And not only that, but she's confident and good. Like, she's not one of those, I'm just speaking like normal bravado. Like, she's got the skills to back up what she says. Like, in the Ghana area, for example, when I think Zip is the one that says, like, great, congratulations, you activated a death trap. She's like, well, it needed a woman's touch. And normally you would think, oh, that's dangerous, but she's so confident. She's like, yeah, this is nothing. I got this. I wish this outfit was a little bit more... I mean, I get it, the blue, but I prefer the teal more than that. So I think I actually like her normal or classic outfit more. Like, if they had Legends, like, form where it showed the waist, but in the blue, like, color of her classic anniversary outfit, I think that would probably be one of my favorite outfits. Although the pink is very nice. The pink is very fetching. And I like how it also gives her a little pink, like, what is it, scrunchy hairband? Wait. Her hair has... Wait, her hair has jiggle physics. So there are jiggle physics in this game. Ah, see, I told you guys. I like that the game did incorporate different sections. Like, the bike levels were rough, at least Kazakhstan. Peru's I actually like. But Kazakhstan was rough, and we all saw why. It was just... I had to figure out so much. That took 2 episodes. Technically 3. It was just... It was rough. And I really hope that if I have to do it again in Underworld, please make it easier. Please give me more med packs, or just make it where it's just more... I really like the red on this. Just make it more fun. Like, I like it. At the very least, let me use a different gun. Like, all the other enemies are able to use, like, a shotgun, use machine guns. Why am I only able to use the one pistol? And I thought maybe by upgrading the pistol, it would do me better. It really didn't. It really honestly didn't. It felt like it was the exact same thing. I like this one a lot. This is definitely one of my favorite costumes. I don't know why. It's not overly sexy. It's not overly conservative. It's just really fetching to me. And I also really like this one, but I prefer the dress, which is why I like Japan's level. That first segment where you just have her in the dress just walking through, I was like, wow, this game is definitely better than Anniversary. And I love that she's such a badass that she decides to just tear up her dress, screw all the guys watching, grab her gear and be like, all right, I'm ready for action. I love this. Although I would have loved if I got to see this, like, in Japan, like, the red outfit. I wish there was I hope there's dress options in this. I don't know what the costumes are, but I hope there's a full dress outfit. I like the incorporation of Zip and Alistair, which I don't know much about their personalities. I'm certain once you go to the character bios, we'll know. Yeah, here's the class outfit. See, I like this color. If it showed more... Well, actually, I mean, I don't mind this outfit altogether. I think it's actually a top tier. But I don't know. Maybe it's just a weird thing to say that I do like her waist. But not for the reason that people are probably thinking. I just like this color, though. This color is definitely a very fetching color. Classic gray. Which is fine. It seems more white than gray. But anyway, go to it. I like Zip and Alistair's introduction because in the first game, the only characters I think I remember is Laura herself, is Winston Barely. Welcome, Nikki, to the finale. Is Winston Barely, and then Natla. Well, to be fair, I had to remember Natla only because I saw the finale. There wasn't really any other recognizable characters in that. But meanwhile, this game incorporates Zip and Alistair, who I love. Like, Zip is funny and sassy, and he's definitely like the tech guy. And Alistair, I really like Alistair. I think he's hilarious. He's so deliciously British. Like, I don't know how these two met. Hopefully the character bios like shed some light on it. But I love them, and I'm assuming we get to see more of them in the third game. At least I personally hope so. I have a question for you, V. Do you think you'd like Iron Lung? I want to see Iron Lung so badly. I didn't get the chance to see it, unfortunately. So I'll have to hope that it comes to streaming, because I don't know. I know it's the Markiplier movie. I want to see it just because, well, for starters, I'm a Markiplier fan. But I want to see it too because I was interested in that game or his gameplay, but I haven't seen it because I also was tempted to see. I heard about Iron Lung before actually Markiplier. I'm not saying like, oh yeah, you did it before Markiplier. No, I never played it. I heard about the game before I got into Markiplier. And I like this costume too. And I think I will like Iron Lung, honestly speaking, because I heard it was extremely fun. I like this outfit too. I've said I like this outfit as well. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty color. And the orange really complements her. I do want to see Iron Lung though. I just, unfortunately, there's no theater around me that gets to see it, so I'm just gonna have to hope it comes to like some streaming service, or I have to buy it. I don't really care. I'll buy it for sure. Yeah, I like the orange on her. Orange is a really fetching color for her. Like, brings out the color of her eyes a bit more. Is that weird to say? That's probably weird to say. This game definitely had more recognizable characters. Oh, I forgot about Pierre and Anniversary. I think that this game definitely incorporated more recognizable characters, because I don't think I'm going to forget about Amanda. I'm not going to forget about Rutland, even though I could. Actually, I could forget about Rutland. I'm not going to forget about Zip and Alistair for sure. Even Winston, I'm not going to forget. There's a reason I'm phrasing it like that. It's a very slow burn movie, and it's most definitely Mark trying to be 100% dramatic as performance. Hope you like when you see it. I expect I will, because I'm just biased as a Markiplier fan. I expect I will, though. I think it's really nice, too. Oh, that matches, too. Wow. Laura really knows how to color coordinate her outfits. Meanwhile, I'm a type of anime character that wears, like... I'm not saying I wear the exact same clothes, but my clothing consists of either baggy jeans, baggy pants, sneakers, and a hoodie. That's literally me into a tee. Obviously, I'll wear different ones. I'll try to have some anime in it, but that's literally my thing. But yeah, I think I will enjoy Iron Lung, but obviously I'm not 100%. I shouldn't say I'm 100%. I'm being biased. Hopefully I'll like it when I actually see it. Oh yeah, the pink's really nice on her. I might like the pink a bit more than the orange, actually. I think the winter white I like more than the pink and then the orange. But it just matches. I just like it a lot. Already seen it before. I hope that Underworld incorporates more characters I'll like. Yeah, I haven't really actually explored the cat suit more. It's just a skid-tight suit. It definitely is not being too shy. I think the snowsuit we've used... Yeah, we did use the snowsuit last time. I like that one, too. Actually, I like that one more than the cat suit. But yeah, I wonder if the third game... Because Laura's father is gone, I'm assuming we'll be able to hopefully save our mother. It would suck if we did all this and we don't get to save her. Yeah, I like the snowsuit a lot more. But again, it goes to the thought of who the heck is going to be the problem I'm going to deal with in the third game. It's clearly... Well, not clearly. Is it going to be Amanda? Is it going to be some... It's got to be some other organization that I don't know about. Maybe some other people that's like, wait, what? Laura Croft found Excalibur and is finding some other world with tons and tons of riches and resources? No shot. Let's see. What's next? Normal suit? I dig it. Very business casual. Ready for action. I want to hope that the third game incorporates more like, well, it's got to incorporate more like capabilities for Laura, right? Oh, I like this one a lot more. Like, maybe she's going to be a lot stronger, more flexible. She'll have like better jumping capabilities. She's probably going to have like hidden acrobatic controls because Anniversary had it, I'm pretty sure, and this game definitely had it. I had to look it up. So I'm assuming it's the same. I'm going to use my knowledge of Legend to help, but I'm assuming she's got to have more because the games seem like they incorporate newer mechanics and new things. I hope that you get better weapons. Maybe a weapon you can keep this time. Special Forces. We saw this one already. I prefer the snowy one. I'm not going to spend too much time on this one because this is whatever. Although it does fit with the earpiece. Definitely feels like she's a soldier rape action. Yeah, I like the urban a lot more. This would be definitely a good outfit to wear in Nepal. Speaking of, I like the level formats in this game. I love that each level... I mean, it's the same parkour, platforming, shooting, solve a puzzle. I love that these levels feel different, like a lot more dramatic than Anniversary. And obviously, the stakes were a lot different, but I like it. Yes, even the bike segments. And I'm assuming Underworld... I hope Underworld's longer, because this game is longer than Anniversary, but it's like a 9-episode thing. It's pretty short. Not bad, because I beat it, but... Off. Whoa! 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 Oh, I dig this. Does she have a piercing on her lip? I'm not gonna lie. Change your eyes to green. And add Might do something for me. I mean, I like blue eyes too. Blue eyes are very beautiful. But green eyes, I feel like, are rather rare. Gotta dig that. Also, it's the like the biker outfit, but dark. Wow, I really dig this. Man, I wish I'd known this. When the flip did I get this costume? Alright, what's next? I like that. I like golf. That's definitely gonna be a top one. Golf lace shirt. Oh, oh. Oh, it's like a different version of the biker without the jacket. Oh, this one might have to be my favorite. This has to be one of my tops. I like this a lot. Oh, I really like this. I feel like such a creep doing this. But, like... yeah, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna take the L. Alright, what's next? Sport? Oh, the, yeah. I would have loved if the game let me, like, swap outfits on the fly. Just cause. Like, I would have loved if I was able to do Croft Manor always in Sport. I had to unlock it. Like, I get Croft Manor wants me to, like, work for my rewards, but I would have loved if the levels let me just... I had to... Okay, so the reason I'm saying this is because in the game, if I'm playing it for the first time, I don't get the ability to change my costume. The game changes it for me. Unless I unlock Croft Manor, then I have to beat Croft Manor, and then I can change it whenever I want. Ooh, the green outfit. Ooh, actually, ooh, I like the green. Ooh, I think I like the green a lot more than her, Ooh, I really like... Oh, it's got the stripe on the side? Oh, yeah, no, this has to be a top contender, too. Yeah, I like this green a lot. Yeah, it's gotta be a top one for me as well. For sure, for sure. Well, at the end, I was just to say it. But what I was gonna say is, I would have loved if the game let me just... Okay, you can swap outfits on the fly. Like, I don't have to beat the game to do it, but I'm assuming it's just because you want to work for your reward. So I'm okay with it. It's not a big deal. But I also, speaking of Croft Manor, I'm curious what the third game's Croft Manor is going to be, because I know it's going to... Oh. Oh, hell yes. Fortunately, there's not enough water areas to do. Man, I wish I know how I'm going to end the episode now. Yeah, that's obviously a top contender. Not going to spend too much time on that, even though I want to. Wow, she's really ripped. Look at her abs. She's so defined. That's all those, like, acrobatic skills, right? You can't just do all the parkour stuff, the handstands, the cartwheels with, like... Actually, that's not true. I did see a video about this extremely large, heavyset man who definitely eats like a king, who was able to do a perfect backflip and a cartwheel and do some capoeira. So, that dude... Shout out to that guy. I don't know who he is, but he's probably, like, the coolest dude ever. Ooh, a black swimsuit. Is there writing on it? Oh, no. Actually, I think I do prefer the black more. Which is why I should definitely wear this costume in Nepal, right? No, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm getting distracted because I'm looking at these costumes. What I was gonna say is, each game, I love that each, wow, I'm really distracted. I like that each game introduces a new variant of Croft Manor with different puzzles. Like, the first one had, like, the whole maze area to explore. This one had to have me, like, go through, like, I do the parkour stuff over the top of the main room and find hidden things. I like that each game had to, like, help me find the stuff, because freaking Winston is a masochist, or a sadistic person. It's like, yes, Mistress Law, we had to put your guns and your grapple away, because we want to add the challenge. Which I'm certain is all Laura's design, because she doesn't want things easy. So, I get it. Amanda? Wait, I can look like Amanda? No shot! I can dress like Amanda. But I'm not actually Amanda, am I? No, I just look like Amanda. Huh. Dude, if they gave me Amanda voice lines, don't get me wrong. Laura's still, like, top tier. I will definitely be just honored to go on a date with her. I mean, she'd like me, but Amanda's not too bad herself. I like the tats. I really dig the tats on her, too. That's so badass. If only she didn't, you know, be evil. Oh, that's it? Man of Winter. Oh, just the jumpsuit. Oh, that's it? That's the last costume? Oh. Okay, I kind of dig it. Okay, then before we go to the next thing, let me see. Okay, so what are my top tier costumes? Well, Legend's definitely top one. I guess out of 10, I'll say... Oh, no, I don't want to say that. I'll say my top 3 costumes. No, top 5 costumes. I'll put... You know what? Actually, I do kind of like the classic brown. I think I'll put Legend as number 4 of the costumes I like. It is the costume you're probably more likely to see, but I'll put it as number 4. That, don't mind that. Blue's fine. I think I like the pink variant more, but actually I do kind of like the pink variant more. You know what? Nah, I change it. I want pink to be number 4. Biker red, I'm gonna put that as number 3. No jacket is gonna be number 2. Actually, low key, I kind of like. But the problem is, there's also the goth one too that I didn't know you had a goth variant. Ooh, that's a tough choice. Because I do want the goth one, specifically the lace shirt, to be up there. A bonus 6 one's definitely gonna be a man. Well, I don't want to qualify a man as a costume. I mean, I should because I guess the costume. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I really like this outfit on a girl. I like the lace a little bit more though. Frick. If this was a full dress, I would definitely put it up there, especially the red, but I'm not. Classic I like, but that's like gotta be the number 7. I'm focused on the top 5. The no jacket. God, I gotta go with the golf one more. Winter I don't mind, but I like. Actually, I kind of like the orange one more. I would put the winter orange. This one is number 5. I really like this one. This has to be my number 5. And then I do like the snowsuit, but I put that as an 8. Suit's alright. Snowsuit's alright. I think goth lace shirt might have to be my number 1. Oh, but I like sport green. I forgot about that too. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I'll go from 1 to 5. Or no, I'll go from 5 to 1. So number 5 is gonna be orange with the coat. Number 4 is going to be sport green. I like the green. I really do. I think it looks nice on her. Number 3, I have to do Amanda. Number 3's got to be Amanda. Number 2... Ooh, man. I'm thinking number 2 and number 1 might end up being both of those variants. I do like classic, but no. I think number 2... The biker red jacket, too. I like the jacket on her. Oh, this is tough. I think number 2... This 2... Damn it. Yeah, number 2 is going to be biker no jacket, and then number 1 is going to be goth lace shirt. Yeah, I really like it. Oh, she's got a thing on her neck? It would be easily number 1 instead of a close tie if her eyes are green. But I can dig this. Like, Mistress Law, you're going through a phase again like during your teenage years. Like, shut up, Winston. I'm a rebel. Life is all about pain. Oh, excuse me. Life is all about pain and suffering. But yeah, I love the costumes, and I only hope that Underworld gives me as much, if not more, costumes and more fun. Wow, it really blends it. What am I looking at? Wow, it's like my whole skin is different. Ow. Hey, Zip. Where's Alistair? Again, I really hope we get to have more moments of you and Alistair. I love you guys. You guys are a good squad. And I'm about to look at the character bios now. See more about them. Even you, Winston. Alright, I'm done here. Let's go look at the character bios. Oh, right, I have to... Oh, 100%. Nice. 100% 1? Did I say? Whatever. Alright, let's look up the goodies. Alright, let me see my hard work. Don't need the credits. Cinematics are, I guess, all the cutscene stuff. Which some of them are like, but don't really need to see them. Character profiles. Alright, let's go through them. Lara Croft. Lara Croft is an adventurer, world traveler, and an archaeologist who seeks out tombs and relics, fueled by an obsession to uncover the secrets of the great ancient civilizations. She's a superb athlete, fluent in a dozen languages, and will stop at nothing to get what she wants. Wait, you images? Oh yeah, these images. I like these too. I'm gonna have to find these, and when I get a new phone, I want to save them on it. I would love to make this like a background. I think this one's my favorite, even though I don't like the heights. That one's all shit my favorite too. I like this one more. Yeah, this one's my favorite of these. Alright. Winston. Winston Smith. Winston's family has been with the Crofts for generations, and he has been the family butler since he was honorably discharged from the military in his late 20s. He was a military man! Oh, I didn't know that. Means he's got some skills. Wonder if he's like Alfred from Batman. Just as his father before him. He moved into Croft Manor to stay as the only living staff when his wife died before Laura was born. Aw, it sucks. He tends to all of Laura's household needs, going far beyond the duties of a traditional butler given Laura's unusual lifestyle and pursuits, but he has never disappointed her. His loyalty to Laura, her parents, and Croft Manor is beyond question. Oh, I don't get images for him? Oh, whatever. Alright. James William Rutland Jr. I don't know who the flip this guy is. Give me a reason to care. The Rutland name has been attached to politicians and CEOs for decades, an American aristocracy, so James William Rutland Jr., say that 3 times fast, grew up in a bubble of enormous wealth and privilege. He went to West Point and managed to graduate on his own merits. Barely, and it gave him a sense of self-discipline and strength that he finds... Hold on, 1 second. Oh, wrong button. I can't even hear my own self think. Get back to that, hold on. Okay, anyway. He went to West Point and managed to graduate on his own merits, barely, and it gave him a sense of self-discipline and strength that he finds useful now that he's free of the military. Oh, he was in the military. Except for his time at West Point, he has never known scarcity or refusal. He's an energetic man who plays hard and has never been lazy in that regard, though he works hard only in pursuit of his desires. So how did he and Amanda get together? I mean, freaking lucky dog. To get with any of these women would be well beyond your pay grade. Amanda Evert. Oh, I got images for her. Amanda Evert was one of Lara Croft's best friends at university. While she was a promising cultural anthropologist, she had a love of metaphysics and a fascination with mysticism that, in Lara's opinion, interfered with her ability to be an effective scientist. Amanda dreamed of rediscovering mystical knowledge from the past, knowledge that the scientific age not only lost sight of, but actively drove out of the world. She hoped to then teach these forgotten truths to others so they can gain spiritual enlightenment. But her career, whatever it was headed, was cut short by a terrible, unexplained event in Peru, where her body remains with a dozen others in a collapsed tomb. Well, until other words. Oh, these images. Oh, that's it. Well, I'm beginning to like this one more. Toru Mishimura. Toru Nishimura is a wealthy media magnate who owns a half-dozen television stations and newspapers throughout southern Japan. His rise to this position was rapid, and he still enjoys acting like the journalist he once was, so his days aren't completely filled with corporate concerns. One investigation led to a corrupt cabinet minister, a priceless silver statuette, and a young archaeologist who saved his life when the artifact turned out to be much more than it appeared. Lara Croft and he became friends after the incident, and they help each other whenever needed. I like that Lara has a lot more friends in this, because Anniversary kind of threw out that she had, like, connections. Like, not just with Notla and them, because they reached out, but, like, for example, that Sherpa, or that guide in the very beginning, who, I guess, just, you know, got eaten the wolves, because he sucks. It didn't really kind of teach up the fact that Lara has, like, friends and colleagues and things like that, so I like that this game is like, hey, Lara's got other connections in high places, as far as I'm aware of. And, of course, enemies, too. Shogo Takamoto. Shogo Takamoto was a rising star in the Japanese mob for years, and is now a Yakuza Kumicho, or boss. He has a love of ancient weapons, and he became a fixture in the upscale black market, frustrating collectors and adventurers alike with his mixing of forgeries with authentic rare items, using the strength of the Yakuza to protect himself from cheated buyers. A confrontation with Lara Croft over some forged items, however, led to a loss of face so extreme he was forced to withdraw from the antiquities underground. Why he did not kill her remains a mystery with the Yakuza, because the idea of him being unable to kill her is beyond belief. Maybe because he was turned on by her? Like, I like your curves, Laura. much, very pleasing to the eyes. Maybe he's just some pervert. I don't know. You would think with his skills he could have, but oh well. Alright, now the good people. Zip. Zip was Laura's right-hand man and tech expert. Always in contact with Laura via her headset, he is able to instantly provide her with a wealth of information by accessing various electronic reference resources and other online knowledge databases. In his spare time, he tinkers around with electronics, developing new technology that might prove useful to Miss Croft in the field. In addition to being a savvy purveyor of all things geeky, Zip is also a distinguished chef. I didn't know that, and he's worked at some of the best kitchens in Northern Europe. I didn't know he was a good cook. I still want to know how Laura met Zip and Alistair. Like, I love that they're loyal. I love that they're not betraying, because that was my fear when it came to new people, because in the first game, you had a quote-unquote friend in Natla, and turns out betrayed you. And, well, clearly we saw what happened with Amanda, even though there's different reasons for that. So, my aspect is, I'm glad that we have actual loyal friends in Zip and Alistair. And I like that they're both unique, and they both have different things to add to the table. Like, Zip is the tech one. He built the PLS, he built the Binocs, he helped improve and make the grapple. Like, it's good that we have, like, a tech guy, because if you have a badass doing all this stuff, you're gonna need someone to, like, you know, make all the gadgets and toys and stuff. At least that's what I would say. So, I am curious to see how they met, but I digress, I guess. Alistair Fletcher. Alistair Fletcher is Laura's research assistant and a repository for a fantastic array of detailed historical information. He confines his researches to libraries and museums, however, concentrating on understanding and explaining what has already been found, as opposed to Laura's search for new artifacts. He's a 15th year doctoral student at Oxford. Oh, Jesus. Wait, 15th year? He hasn't received his doctorate because his belief that everything is connected to everything else makes it impossible for him to draw the boundaries required to finish his dissertation. Oh, so he's just not able to... He doesn't just let things be as it is. Well, actually, that makes sense. I mean, earlier during... Where were we? I think it was Peru or it was England. I think it was Peru. I'm going to say it was Peru. Or it might have been Ghana. One of those three areas. It was when we found more information about the sword that Zip was like, oh, yeah, so they have all this mystical stuff. That seems pretty cool. But Alistair was like, yeah, it was all a bunch of hogwash. There's no reason for it. It's not scientific. None of these things actually happen. I'm guessing that because Alistair can't accept these kinds of things is what's holding him back. But surely he should be able to. I mean, I just wielded a freaking energy sword and fought a monster. So you would think that Alistair would be a lot more accepting of these things, but I think it's like the mentality of, this may not be the best connection, but this is what helped me get my point across, hopefully, is think of the most like hardcore, down-to-earth, realistic scientist finding out that magic exists. Like, I say what you will, but I actually believe that magic exists. I believe that superpowers and aliens and supernatural stuff exists. There's too many unexplained phenomena in the world. You could probably throw me a 19-page essay on why things may not exist, but I believe these things exist because there's a lot of strange things that happen that I don't think you can honestly answer through science, which is funny because I love science. I want to think that Alistair's whole mentality is he's so grounded by these kinds of things. He just can't accept the special. He can't accept the extraordinary in some aspects. I mean, obviously, as long as it's like scientifically capable. But like he can't accept like Laura wielding an energy sword. He can't explain the monster I fought. He can't explain the energy portal, all these things, because he has to find some sort of basis to it. Like hell, he still fought the whole issue with King Arthur, thinking it was just hogwash essentially. So it's nice that we get to see that. And I hope that Alistair accepts that. Anaya Imanu is a civil engineer working in impoverished areas of South Africa. She's a friend of Laura's dating back to their days at university. Oh, at least that explains why we know each other. And she was with Laura during the tragedy near Paraiso, Peru. She has since leading a distinguished career of her own, routinely crossing paths with Laura. Okay, so at least we established that, you know, we got to see Laura and her have a history. Unlike Zip and Alistair, where they just kind of know. We didn't really have much time with Anaya, so I don't really have a special preference on her. So I don't want to say she's forgettable, but I mean, I'll remember her more than Rutland. Actually, will I? Rutland's at least a back. I probably will remember her more than Rutland, because she too, like every other woman in here, is attractive. But Anaya didn't really have much of a role, except for, yeah, I'm aware about the trauma that you went through, so I understand. But I guess that's fine. Unknown entity. An unexplained malevolent entity of unknown origin. Lara Croft first encountered it in the subterranean pre-Incan ruin outside of Paraiso, Peru, where it brutally killed most of Laura's colleagues. So we still don't know what the flip this is. I have no clue what that is. I like how the game still didn't establish it. So hopefully Underworld shed some light in it. And why Amanda was able to control it with that thing around her neck, that little like charm she had, I don't know. Ooh, the concepts for the areas, I like stuff like this. Seeing Bolivia, see the inspiration for it. I do like it. I think it's really nice. It's really pretty. Wow, that's actually really cool. That spider web. Oh, that's eerie too. I love it. I love that they get these kinds of things. I like stuff like this. I don't know. It may not be for everyone, but I like this kind of thing. Especially because these game developers don't really have to add this kind of stuff. I just kind of like that they did. This is like the little things be like, oh, well, I wonder if they think about that when they make it. They're like, maybe not everyone will care about this kind of thing. They'll only care about Laura for jiggle physics, but for the people that like the art, then it's there. I still want to know about that. That's the piece. That's the piece on the right that Amanda uses to control the thing. Is it pre-Incan? Like, what is it that allows her to control that thing? Fascinated by it. I want to know more about it. I really want to know how Amanda survived that 100%. I also want to know in Japan why that bike was right there. Probably Takamoto's, who just left it there. Or Nishimura's. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. That's it for Japan? Not really showing anything else? Oh, there we go. Oh, well, It's showing a high view of that, huh? I like how Japan mainly made me... Most of it was basically high up top. Ooh, that's very pretty. Oh, God, I really want to go to Japan and visit, like, things like this. Like, gardens and stuff like that. It's so lovely. And, yes, the typical Japanese work style life. Nah, I'm playing and making jokes. I dig it. I dig it. It's gotta cost so much money to, like, make buildings like this. I'm not talking about a game, like, in real life. Because I'm certain they have buildings like this in real life that people have money to do. Like, there's no shot these things are cheap. They gotta be so absolutely, unbelievably expensive. This dude has a lot of relics. Oh, that's it. West Africa. Yeah, Ghana was beautiful. I didn't like the jumping into that water, but I gotta admit, exploring the ruins of Ghana was really nice. When it comes to the levels, I would put Ghana, Japan, and England as my top 3 favorite. Kazakhstan is definitely my least liked. For a myriad of reasons that I don't think I need to go into anymore, because I've already said it 50 million times. So, what if they have ruins? They do, right? They have to have, like, ancient ruins still that we haven't discovered in places like this. Like, if I found myself, for whatever weird, wacky reason, going to Ghana, which I already won't because I'm not going to fly, but if I ever find myself going to Ghana or England, would I ever be able to actually find ruins like these? I'm certain they still exist. May not necessarily as detail, but they have to. There's so many unexplained things in our world that I have to imagine they still exist. I mean, I'd be too scared to do the height stuff, but I'd be brave enough to do, like dark catacombs and stuff. Like, I'd be terrified, but give me a light source and maybe a couple friends and a weapon in case something else is there. I'd be down. I'd 100% be down. Ah, yes, Kazakhstan. This level. Not that it wasn't pretty, but if there's... I hope Underworld doesn't make me go back here. I do not want to go back to Kazakhstan. The only thing I liked about this level was that whole Tesla thing. Like, the energy... Yeah, that gun on the left. I like that thing. I didn't like having to use it for the boss fight. But I like that thing. It was fascinating. Especially because it dealt with Nicholas Tesla. Is that me? Oh. Right, Nepal. Nepal was nice too. Ooh, I did like Nepal, actually. Definitely a short level. Wow, that's crazy of you, Laura. And you're also wearing the snowsuit that I like doing that too. I like wearing the snowsuit in that level, so that's fitting for the artwork of that. Nepal was really nice too. Oh, I get goggles? I didn't know I get goggles. Oh, well, that's concept art. I don't actually get the goggles. Yeah, but this whole thing, this level for sure, like, I already knew about Laura being a superb athlete, but going through Nepal, like, doing all the handstands and grapples and stuff like that, using just my arm strength, when the flip do I do that? I get a rocket launcher and shoot the chopper? Why didn't they give me that? Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Also, what angle is she, like, doing this at? That's gotta hurt her back. Yeah, she's definitely flexible, and that guy is definitely toast. And that water is extremely cold. Don't fall, Laura. I like how the concert art has her in the snowsuit, or something similar to the snowsuit. Okay, that's the ball. Then special? Oh, yeah, these things. Okay, so I'm really curious. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Like, I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know what civilization that's from. Is that pre-Incan? I mean, that's what I have to assume because they talked about it. I don't know if it's, like, not pre-Incan. It's actually a twist. It's, like, Mayan. Or, oh, that's it? Okay. Object models? Oh. That's it? That's it? It's cool, I guess. Oh, freaking the relics. I guess I could do it. Lady Croft. Don't know her name, actually. I mean, I guess it's nice that they gave us something like this. Where's Alistair, though? But yeah, that was the other thing I was going to talk about, is that this game, the relic system, I kind of dig. I would have loved it if I could have gotten everything from the relics. But the reason why I was obsessed with it wasn't just the costumes, it was because I said it too. I want to do better in Legend than I did with Anniversary. And I also want to do better in Underworld than I do in Legend, if not the same. Like, I want to. But I did like the aspect of getting some of these. Some of these, like, relics were really easy to get, and some of them were just ridiculous. Like, some of them, I don't know how you would be able to... What was that, Pink? Some of them oh, yes, I love this costume. Why didn't they let me have this? I would have loved to have this costume. Why? They gave me the rip one because I get it. It's more, like, free-flowing, so she could do a lot more of her stunts. But I would have loved to just walk around in this. Anyway, that perverted thought aside. I like the relic system, and wow, he's huge. And I hope they incorporate something a little easy. Well, it's probably not going to be easier. They're probably going to do the exact same thing in Underworld, aren't they? Oh, yeah, the people that can't dance. We dance the exact same. We all dance the exact same. We're triplets. I dance the exact same. I dance exactly as the first guy. Here, West Africa. Wait, these weapons weren't in Japan? I guess not. Be quick about it. Pitbull. Oh, that sucked having to shoot them. I can't believe this game made me like actually have to shoot animals like this. I'm certain that PETA's on me for that kind of thing. Like, V, how could you? Like, I didn't plan to... Hello, Amanda. I didn't plan on it. It kind of happened. Freaking thing. Battery, Winter Laura. It. Okay. Biker Laura. Oh, yeah, these things. I wonder if I'll have more friends in Underworld. Oh, this thing. Okay, sorry. I do want to talk about the friends thing, but what is the point of this? Like, where did this come from? What did this existence come from? Does it connect to Underworld? Like, the Underworld, the unknown entity? Is that... Because I'm thinking, like, the unknown entity has to be connected to the Underworld, right? Does that sea monster also connect to it, too? Because where did that come from? Feels like it wasn't necessary to be in this. It? Okay, and then Bolivia Redux. Excalibur, which I still need to know about its power. Or I know about that. Her journal. Which, it's nice though that Laura kept that, despite, you know, it being so freaking long. That's it? Okay. We already saw the outfits, so... you don't really need to go through it again. And obviously, someone can pause if they want to see them again. Really wish... Only regret I have with the outfits is that they let me keep the dress, like normally. Especially the red version. That red dress is quite pleasing to the eyes. But whatever. I like all these other costumes so much. I still stand with my choice. Green is nice too, as is the swimsuits. I know someone out there is like, V, I thought you would like the swimsuits. Oh, don't get me wrong. Swimsuits definitely top 7. Actually, black makes it top 6. I wish the pistols were better. I mean, I like that they gave upgrades, but every other weapon's just so much more useful. Yeah, you always get your pistols because you always have ammo, which is nice. But I really like Anniversary liking me. Like, I hope Underworld does it too, where I get to find weapons. I don't mind having to search really hard, do some crazy challenges or stunts to get a weapon. Like, let me do work to keep the shotgun. I hate that I lose it. Like, I would love if I get to freaking keep it. Cheat codes. Oh, there's cheat codes? Wait, huh? Hold backspace. Wait, infinite assault ammo. Infinite grenade ammo. Hold backspace, hit 5. That's a G. Bulletproof Laura. I don't take damage. One shot kill. Wield Excalibur. Wait, I can keep Excalibur? Wield Soul Reaver. Wield Soul Reaver? Backspace hit 0. Oh, we got to try that. Hold on, we got to try that. Backspace hit 0. Backspace hit 9. Do I do that now? Backspace hit 9. Backspace hit 0. Maybe in the game. Maybe I have to do it in the game. Okay, I'll do it in the game. I don't know what the Soul Reaver is, but I'll try that too. Fortunate Mishaps video? Oh. Oh, the bad things that happen with the QuickTime events, huh? Wow, that's... Ooh. That's not unfortunate. That's tragic. Because we're basically showing this girl... Ooh. God. Why? Why would they... Oh! Why would they do this? Actually, I've been guilty of that one. Ooh. That's terrible. Oh, God. I didn't know you could do that. This poor girl. Munch. I already knew that was going to be... Wow. Nice. Wow, that's quite unfortunate. I think that's it. Menu. Okay, wait, what is this? Backspace hit 9, backspace hit 0. Let me go to a level and try it. Let me go to, Peru. Backspace hit 9, backspace hit 0. Okay, backspace 9. No shot. Oh, hell yes. Dude, I wish I knew you could do this. Way earlier, dude. I was just talking about that. I was like, dude, if I get to keep the Excalibur. Dude, that's so hype. So what's Soul Reaver? Hold on. Backspace 0. This. Whoa. The heck is this? It's like a red version of Excalibur? What are the other ones in this? Hold on. What are the other cheats? Backspace. What was the one? One was like backspace bulletproof. What was it? I don't actually remember. I'm gonna do backspace 9. I want to try it on enemy real quick, but I actually don't remember. Dude, I wish I knew this. 'Cause I want to try it and see how much. I'm not gonna do one shot kill. Backspace hit 7. So backspace hit 7. Backspace hit 0. Backspace hit 7. Backspace hit 0. Oh, whoops. Hard mode. Backspace at 9. Backspace at 0. Or 7. Backspace at 0. Okay. Backspace at 0. Backspace at 7. Guess we'll try it. I'll find some enemies.
That was quite cathartic.
Yeah, if only I can do it properly. Lara, I see you're going through your goth phase. You're damn right I am.
I see her.
Let's see it. Am I bulletproof?
Get an eye on her side. Tell her I'll find her when I've sorted out this lot.
You got it.
Oh my god, I'm bulletproof. Wow,
Target in range.
the bullets do nothing to me. I wonder if I get this because I beat and got everything. Whoa. This is just so free. I don't need to worry about health packs or anything. I'm invincible. Well, I probably can blow up. Bulletproof doesn't mean I have infinite health. But what is the Soul Reaper? Where did this come from? I don't remember seeing this in the game.
I saw something.
I love this thing. Can't blow up barrels, huh? Oh, yeah, I can. Dude, the sword rules. Why would I ever use anything else? This is the best weapon of the game. But I don't know what the difference is between this and Excalibur. Unless it's just a reskin. What's up? Here, let you shoot me. You're missing. Come on. Come on. Here, let me get closer. Come on. Maybe if I back up, I'll do it. Come on, buddy. You can get it. Here, come on. I'm gonna move. Ow. Wait. I'm invincible. Oh, no. Bulletproof is I'm invincible. I take no damage. I thought it was just bulletproof. Why can I kill you? Yeah, kicking didn't do it. See, shooting me's not doing it, so he's trying to kick me. Come on, man.
Put her down.
Later. Dude, the Soul Reaver rules. Ooh, wait, actually, you know what? Since I'm doing this, let me test something else before I truly end it. Does Bulletproof protect me against the ice sections? What's up, ball? And it goes far, too. Wow, this thing freaking rules. Ow. Just kidding. Okay, I need to test this. Am I truly invincible or just from enemies? Wow, I'm invincible. Even explosions don't hurt me. Oh, and I'm still on hard mode. Oh, well, I think you already saw me put on hard mode. That's actually crazy. I can just take my time. Ah, just kidding. I can take my time. You know what? It's kind of fitting that I'm a goth. It feels like I'm a vampire or something. I'm invincible to everything. The turret's not working. Everything we're doing doesn't work. It's like I really am a vampire. I dig this so much. He's coming! Do something! Wait, how did you die? I didn't attack you. Dude. Okay. If I'm invincible to this bike section... Oh, I still keep the Soul Reaver, though. I want to try it. I just want to see. I'm not going to do the whole level. I just want to see them, like, attack me and stuff. Because instead of bulletproof, they should have said invincible. Because bulletproof makes me think, okay, I'm not going to take bullet fire. I'll still die from, like... I'm pretty sure I probably still die from, like, fall damage. But... this essentially means I shouldn't be able to take damage from anything other than a fall. Like if I mess up a jump or quick time events. Where are the enemies at? Come on. There's explosive barrel right here. I'll just run to this. Nope, nothing happened there. Come on, fire. Shoot me. Give me. Well, I'm clearly getting shot at, but nothing. You know what? Backspace 8. I think it's one-shot kill. Wow. One-shot kill mode. I remember the code for that. I didn't want to do it, but I wanted to try it. Yep. Dude, this makes Kazakhstan so easy. It will make it so freaking easy. It's literally one shot, it's over. I kind of low-key want to do the level. I mean, why not? I earned this, right? It's so funny. Oh my god, I feel so powerful. No, this definitely has to be because you beat and get everything. There's no way you get to keep something like this in the main game. It would break it. It would be no fun. There's no challenge. I love stuff like that. Even explosions don't do anything to me. It's very fitting. It's very fitting I chose the Goth outfit. Have the Soul Reaver. Take no damage. Immediately take out enemies with one shot now. I lied. Yeah, I want to do this bike section now.
They blew up the bridge.
Punch it, Laura.
I'm pretty sure I can still fall to death, though, so... yeah, okay, so I can still fall to death. Oh, zip. Yeah! Okay, so yeah, quick time events and fall damage. Or not fall damage, like falling... basically, falling where I can't obviously come back from it. Ooh, actually, you know what? That does make me think about something. One last test. I just thought about that. Do I take damage from a fall? Like a legit fall? Need a place where I can fall. Like, really fall. But I can still survive. Where's a place where I can fall and take a lot of damage? I think England? You know what, I'll do it as a mana this time. I guess I can still talk like Laura, though. I just look like Amanda. Like, what? Amanda? What'd you do with Laura? Like, we switched bodies. It's me.
There seems to be a fine line between coincidence and irony.
I kind of dig this. Welcome, Dalton.
You sure about that, man?
You heard there's an unblockable cutscene? Oh, unblockable bikini, so he's actually trying to 100% this. Not trying to. I did. I've unlocked it.
Either housekeeping should be fired, or no one's been inside for months.
Alright, let me see. So, backspace 0, backspace 8, backspace 7. No, I don't. I love. There's a difference. Alright, I gotta try this. Actually, there's two things I can try here. Does this mode protect me from electric damage, and does this mode protect me from fall damage? If so, then no wonder you have to do everything to get this stuff. Also, I like that the cutscenes let you do this as Amanda.
It's been condemned
Surely this should still hurt, though, because it's still, like, immediate game over. Let's find out. Does bulletproof bow protect me from invincibility, from electricity? Or, well, Amanda from electricity. Alright, here we go. Oh, I still take damage. Okay, I still take damage from it. Okay, so bulletproof means I can't get blown up, get shot at. Let's try fall damage. And no, you came in at the very end. I already showcased that. Cannonball! Nope, fall damage still hurts.
There's no difference between stupid and charming with you, is there?
Okay, so fall damage still hurts. Okay, so yeah, I can't get shot at, I can't get blown up, I can't take damage from attacks. Basically, I can't take damage from enemies and some hazards, but I can still fall to death, get electrocuted, and I'm assuming I can probably fail quick time events. I was gonna think it's bulletproof, not reboots. Well, yeah, but I just did Peru, and I just ran to several different explosions. I had a bunch of enemies strike me, and I took legitimately no damage. So, it's kind of surprising to me. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, that... I don't know why that happened, but sure. I've been playing this headcanon in my head that Amanda also learned the exact same skills that Laura did. And speaking of, one thing I am going to miss about this game is being able to do this. Because I don't think I can do that in Anniversary. I forgot what this is called. I think someone told me about it on a comment, but I can't remember. But I love that Laura/Amanda can do this. Whee! To be able to see someone do this in IRL would be the coolest thing ever. I can literally just spend doing this for hours. But I'm not. Alright, I'm done. I think I got it. I think I got everything I needed to unlock. All the costumes, all the goodies. I mean, obviously, having all those extras means I don't have to really do anything. Because I have... Essentially, I'm darn near invincible. Especially because of these things. Which I'm assuming, again, for those interested, which I don't think you would because you already seen gameplay, but for anyone that's interested in doing Legend, I think you probably have to get all the relics to do this? Well, I mean, actually, no, because I'm assuming that now people can play Legend, they can just look at this and they just know all the cheat codes. So, there you go. You want to have a fun little moment where you don't have to worry about too much stress? Remember these are your cheat codes. Well, if you're playing on PC, I don't know about other versions of the game. And if you are going to do cheat codes, I recommend Bulletproof Laura. Either wield Excalibur or wield Soul Reaver. You don't really have to do one-shot kill, essentially. If you're wielding Excalibur or Soul Reaver, whatever the hell that is, you kind of already do one-shot kills. So, the only thing I think that'll be good for is if you're doing Kazakhstan on hard, which I think is the hardest thing in this entire game. You can just shoot them and call it a day. But otherwise, I think we're done here, so... I think that's a very good way to finish this. So thank you all for tuning in to what is now officially the true finale of Tomb Raider Legend. I've done it. I've gotten all the collectibles, all the outfits, all the relics, all the costumes, apparently all the cheat codes, all the artwork. I have my questions, but hopefully the third game will introduce, which we'll try to start, if not next week, as soon as possible. And I hope to have you guys for that, because that's going to be what's going to be the end of the Tomb Raider Marathon. At least for this one. I still need to figure out how to get the other games, or if people want to see the other games, which I'll let you guys let me know. I'm down to do it in the future. If you guys want to see it happen more, like, sooner or more likely, then please let me know in the comment section. Follow me on Twitch. Let me know the messages on Discord. I respond rather well to comments. Good comments and things being like, V, dude, come on. Like, there's a one visit I'm doing right now where people are like, yeah, no, you want to play this. I can't spoil it because it's a secret for you guys on YouTube. But... if you guys want to see more Tomb Raider on this channel, I'm definitely down because I never played the other games yet. And I don't know if they're going to be as fun as this, but I'm totally down to try them. Although I don't know where it'll fit chronologically speaking to this. Like, I don't know if Legend takes place around, like, I don't know, 2 and 3, or the third game in this takes place between 4 and 5, or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, we'll figure it out together. So, again, if you enjoy this content, you like the bonuses, you like my hard work, follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube, and otherwise, thank you all so much for tuning in. And I'm quite confident that I'll see you in a new adventure.